Welcome to Second the Car. This is the fantastic Fisker Ocean Electric SUV. I've got an interview with Henrik Fisker, the CEO of the company, coming up shortly. But I'm at the LA Auto Show, and this is a worldwide premiere of this car. And this car is all about sustainability. It starts at a really great price, around $30,000, going up to around $50,000. It has a range of over 300 miles on most models, and it's got cool technology. The back windows come down, and all of them open up for your dog, so it's basically called California mode because we're here in California. There's solar panels on the roof which give the car extra charge. There's a rotating screen in the middle, which means that if you want to watch a movie or charge, you could do that. And just like the Hyundai Ioniq 5 and the Kia EV6, it's got bi-directional charging. So this car has a lot of firsts, and it's a really exciting opportunity to see it. Deliveries start in November 2022. So this is a 2023 model, and let's get into my interview now with Henrik Fisker. Hello, welcome to the channel. Very nice to meet you. This is a really exciting car. There's loads of cool technology in here. Do you think you could just maybe give an overview of kind of the key features?
So, you know, we launched the Fisker Ocean here at the LA Auto Show, and we are aiming for this to be the world's most sustainable vehicle. So we got a lot of recycled materials inside. For example, all the carpets are made from recycled plastic bottles and fishing nets from the ocean. But of course, another important aspect of this vehicle is it's fun to drive. It's got some exciting features nobody else has. So for example, we have the world's longest range for an EV or crossover in this price range. Yeah. So the top has 350-mile range in the US EPA range. And then we got the base vehicle, which starts at $37,500, which has a 250-mile range. Inside, we got on the top version, a screen that actually by a push of a button turns from picture mode to landscape mode, from portrait mode to landscape mode. We got solar roof that can give you up to 1,500 miles a year. And we got a very advanced powertrain with silicon carbide inverters. In the four-wheel drive version, we have torque vectoring, which makes you feel like a Formula One car driver when you drive it. And it's super fast, you know, 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds in the fastest version. So we have kind of put a lot of effort into this vehicle to really make it a world-class vehicle.
Okay, I mean, all of that sounds exciting. So for example, can you foresee in like beautiful weather like here in California, that solar roof might give you enough to get to work and back potentially?
Well, 1,500 miles a year, I mean, then you have to live really close to your work.
Okay.
But the idea is that everything adds, you know, to the sustainability. And, you know, I hope one day solar can give you a lot more. But today it's an add-on. You know, I don't think you can drive alone, the solar, but it's definitely a start.
It helps, obviously. And is there, as far as the battery technology, so you've got new battery technology in your top trim models, what are the benefits of that over lithium-ion technology?
So it is lithium-ion. So in the base we have LFP technology, which is much lower cost, but also less density, which means you need a little more space, which we have in this vehicle. So we can still get the 250-mile range in this vehicle with LFP, but that's also why we reach our price level of $37,500, so that's important. In the higher level models, we have NMC technology, which is more energy dense, and that's how we get that super long range.
So yeah, it's very, very exciting. And do you have, I read that you're able to charge other vehicles with that, is that correct as well?
So we got bi-directional charging. So first of all, in case, let's say you have two of these vehicles, you can go and your partner, for example, is stranded somewhere, you can go and charge your partner's vehicle. You can also power your home with this vehicle for up to 7 days, depending on how much electricity you use. So that's another exciting thing, that if you do have a power outage, you can actually power your home with this vehicle.
So I mean, I think that's really exciting. I think, you know, there are lots of people, Tesla make great cars, but I think Tesla, from my perspective, are getting left behind with the advances that companies like yourself are making. And I think, you know, bi-directional charging is one of the things which I really like. I've tried out on Kia and Hyundai, and I think it's a really clever thing. So this car is fast, it's fantastic value for money, and it's coming out next year. How would you say your summary of this car is, well, what is your summary of this car?
Well, the summary of this car is, it's obviously super advanced. We got the latest technology. The reason we have the latest technology is because most car companies take about 4 years to develop a car. So when you buy a new car today, the technology in that car was probably chosen 3 years ago. In this case, we take less than 2.5 years to develop it. So technology in this car was chosen this year, and when it comes to market next year, it's a very new technology. And the second part is that, you know, we are using Magna Steyr in Austria, carbon neutral factory to manufacture this vehicle. So we know it's going to be high quality and it's going to come out on time next year.
So it's a very exciting car. Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
And maybe when this is able to be driven, I can have a drive. That would be fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your time. This is the Fisker Ocean. This is a very, very clever, brand new, next generation technology electric vehicle, which has a range around 350 miles, runs on next generation battery technology. And this is all created to be environmentally friendly. It's got a matte paint design on the first 5,000 units, which is what you have here. And then inside the car, it's all sustainable and all created with the idea of keeping the environment in mind. Now, one of the cool things about this is all of the windows on this vehicle actually come down, including the back windows. They also come down. So these come down, these come down, these come down, and also the roof at the top opens as well. So it actually can be fully open air. And that back window towards the left is basically designed so you can have your doggy put their head out of the car as you're driving, which is very, very considerate of Fisker. This car will be out in 2023, November 2023, so in about a year. Like I said, this is the launch edition in a special matte paint. However, there is another model with traditional paint over here. And this is the model with the more traditional paint up here. Big thank you to Fisker for giving me that interview and for letting me have a look around the car. Don't forget to give me a like and subscribe for more on Taking the Car.